roof. 4:30, I'll get day. I'ma have juice. Yeah, put down, pay me back from the. I need a paddock on the wrist like a. I ain't never really blended with the cool kids. One day they gon' love me, that's true. I ain't need all them things. Yeah, I ain't never got no praise. All them gaudy chains, drape my body, that's just my taste. Yeah. Never gonna walk away. I can't even talk that way. To be unafraid that one day everything changes. I'm like, oh yeah, get it all back. Falling by the side, I was sick of all that. Old friends told me I was never gonna last, so that's why I just kept them in the past. Yeah, falling too far, falling on them buckets, running, treat me like a star. Oh, almost there. I'm almost there. Almost there.
Ooh, everything feeling new now. Way up about the now. See the picture that I drew now. And I really can't lose now. In control like Chris now. Yeah, they know how I do it now. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. Yeah, they know. I'm doing me. Hey, that's how I like it. That's how I like it. Making a beat shake. Got on my wallet. I had a break. Out of the silence. 130, I'm bouncing. Been through it all cause I'm about it. Yeah. And now I'm
falling for it. So I can't wait too far.
Can't wait too far.
Falling on them buckets, running, treat me like a star.
Treat me like a star, yeah.
Almost there.
I'm almost there.
Almost there. You want it, nearly. Lost my breath and myself all it was. The more you talk, the more I speak to myself. They say it's bad for my health, you can tell, but I'm almost there. Almost there. Almost there.
We've got a terrific front court matchup tonight. Chris, you were the prototypical 4 when you played. Who was the toughest power forward you had to defend?
Kev, I'm going to give you the same answer I always have. When I was in the West Coast, any given week, this is who I had to guard in a week's time. Tim Duncan, Garnett, Nowitzki, Rasheed Wallace, Robert Horry, Karl Malone. That was all in the West Coast, and I think I played in the golden era of power forwards. And so I would just say, put all their names in the hat, pick one out, and that's who was the toughest, because it was like that every night.
Hall of Famers, including yourself. Pass to Caldwell Pope, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. Lakers shooting their first free throw of the game right now, and the technical free throw is good. And the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
And Caldwell Pope gets the basket.
And the versatility of Caldwell Pope, not just the scorer from outside, but also a threat to shoot the ball close to the hoop as well.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. About 1 minute into the first quarter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebound by the 76ers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time. And there's the call on Joel Embiid. That is his first foul of the game. about a minute and a half through the first quarter. Pass to Caldwell Pope. He's looking for James and finds him. 4 on the clock. And another basket for the Lakers.
No one commands more attention from the defense. But LeBron knows how to beat it. I mean, he can do it in a variety of ways.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, 2 turnovers already in just the first few minutes. Clearly a bit careless. They need him to refocus.
And it's Kentavious Caldwell Pope with the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Philadelphia. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. Pass to Richardson. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
And we've just seen them make mistakes on back-to-back trips. Both those turnovers could have been avoided.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. McGee inside. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
It's kind of strange being human, yeah. It's living really just a pastime. And I'm crying victor when I'm all alone. Hoping someone calls, but then I don't pick up. I'm still lost, I'm feeling confused. I'm losing my mind, I'm losing my view. I'm trying to find something new. Well, baby, I'm not holding my breath. I need something to believe in. I need something that can keep me holding on. Let me see it. I need something that will keep me on the I never understand. I try my best to reflect. I flag down time again. It hurts to really live. I know there's things that I never understand. I try my best, reflect on times I didn't win.
Interconference rivalry here, Doris. This one should be good.
Well, the beauty of this is there's a little bit of a long-distance relationship where there's certainly respect. But I wouldn't say there's much love lost here. Should be a physical game, should be emotional game. A little bit of nastiness, Kevin.
Oh, yes. Well said, Doris. Pass to Brown. Hayward with the ball. He's covered by Thompson. Higgins with the block. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum with it. Now defended by Wiggins. Here's Hayward. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Gordon Hayward has an exceptional ability to get out on the break. This guy's a terrific athlete who the defense has trouble staying in front of.
Now, here's Thompson. And here's Green outside. It's a hand on it. It's good on the putback.
And how about the timing on the backboards there from Chris? Has the size and quickness to be a problem.
Hayward can hit. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Curry can't get it to go. Here's Boston now. Here's Walker. The basket good off the assist from Hayward.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Gordon Hayward in that instance. You think of him as a scorer, but he's a terrific setup guy as well.
Now here's Curry. Thompson for the triple. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Deflects the pass. For three, Hayward. And Curry pulls it down.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Down low. Here's Hayward. No good there. Great D that time from Green.
He's lost it in this quarter, no doubt about it. Nothing seems to be going for him.
And a deep three from Curry. Walker with some nice D. Boston off to a slow start. They trail by 3.
Well, Gordon Hayward obviously still working his way back to peak form. Let's remember, this guy was an all-star in 2017. We know he can be a franchise guy.
And Doris, you talk about when Gordon Hayward is playing his best. What makes him, in your mind, so special?
Well, when he's right physically, he can be a go-to offensive weapon, Kevin. This guy is the true definition of triple threat, right? He can pick you apart with his passing, with his shooting, and also off the dribble drive. Boy, when he's right, he is tough to stop.
Good timing. They're really struggling offensively.
Sometimes it just feels like misses become contagious. He wants to settle his guys down right now.
And he makes both free throws.
It's absolutely incredible to me the amount of work Steph Curry has to put in order to get open shots. The reason every defender is using every trick at his disposal to slow him up. And you have to, guys, right? Because if he gets an inch of room, it's over.
Boston trails by 5. Brown outside. Pass to Tice. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Daniel Tice. That's his first foul. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Poole. Three-pointer on the way. Rebound by Williams. And Doris with the physicality of defense on Curry. He doesn't get a lot of free throws out of it.
Well, you think about Steph Curry's willingness to attack a closeout, right? Teams want to get him off the three-point line. So he has got to be willing to attack the cup, and he's more than capable of getting there.
Pass to Pascal. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Pass to Wanamaker. Nice ball movement by Boston. Back to Williams. A 3-ball. That one, no good. The Warriors go the other way with it. Inside. Here's Poole. And he dunks it down.
Well, late rotation by the defense, and Wiggins has the vision to find the open man.
Here's Tatum. And Looney sends it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Boston trails by 3 to the inside. From 18 feet away. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. No good on the second free throw. And now with the fast break, Smart with the ball. Here's Tatum. From down in the low post, it goes.
Wow, what a smart offensive player. You can depend on Jason Tatum to take quality shots within the game plan.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
And so Wanamaker will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 1. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. Curry outside.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets and very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Like, think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here was a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college for the power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
You talk about players that have transformed their bodies in the NBA. How about Gordon Hayward? Has added muscle every year while maintaining that speed and agility.
The Warriors making a switch here. On its way from Curry for 2. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And it's going to go on Gordon Hayward.
Well, there are times the bind Steph Curry puts you in gives you no choice but to foul you. What pressure he is able to apply to your defense. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Hayward from outside.
Well, using every bit of that 7-foot wingspan, Wiggins airmailing it back.
Want easy looks? Don't allow the defense to set up.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
You know, Greg, when he came into the league, Hayward looked so young. You almost don't recognize him now.
I mean, the suit of armor from his time in the weight room and the hair looking sharp to match. And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter, didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively. And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Here's Curry with the 3. Rebound, Boston.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Brown. No points in the game yet for him. Walker with it. Picked up by Thompson. Over in the corner, Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Tice.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
Here's Walker. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
And here's Tice, guarded by Green. Brown outside. To the middle. Looking for Tice. He gets it there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Celtics have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Boston making a switch here. So he comes up empty at the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Yeah, see, I think Andrew Wiggins has the kind of leaping ability and skill to be really effective. I like that he's aggressive hitting the offensive window there, guys.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Tipped away. Stolen by Thompson. Here's Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
Well, a spectacular athlete is Andrew Wiggins, and when he's got a chance to get in space and transition, forget about it.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And you look at the development of how Klay has attacked the rim over his career. What was once a weak spot for him has now become a strength as his finishing improves every year.
Here's Walker. Hayward outside.